All right, so let's begin the support call. Welcome, everyone. And Sharon.
Hi, Katja. Thank you
Hi.
so much for doing these calls.
You're
I'm
welcome.
feeling, thank you. Feeling very, very stressed at the moment. Got a lot of heaviness in my throat and heart.
Mhm.
We've had an abusive neighbour for 2 years now, and over the
Mm.
last month, it's got really, really bad. She's been throwing bins around.
Yeah.
She's told a lie. A few months back, I was trying to get our bin in. She's blocked the pathway at the back, and a guy blocked me and was very aggressive with me. Now
Mhm.
she's telling a lie that I pushed him against the wall, and he's saying I hit him with a bin. My mum was there, so she's a witness.
Mhm.
They've told another lie at the weekend, but now she befriended once this all started, the person on the other side of us. So now we're stuck in the middle of these two people, and her guy comes for half the week as well, and he's the instigator here. But they've actually got the neighbour now telling the same lies. So
Mm.
it's just very, very stressful because of my situation here. It
Mhm.
came about a couple of weeks ago that the housing just randomly got in touch with my mum anyway. She was just picked out of a hat, so to speak, for them to
Mhm.
go and just check things. So when they came, we told them what had been going on. And basically what they've said is that you can only mediate with them. But this person that we've got at the side, she's vicious, she's vindictive, she's telling
Mhm.
lies. She's not a person that you could mediate with.
Mhm.
It's a communal space. She wants the garden to herself. I think that's what it's at the top and bottom of it. And the
Mhm.
front path was used to be 4 flags wide. She's plonked a car in the middle of it, give us very little pathway now,
Mhm.
which she shouldn't have really done. But that's not even an issue in the bigger scheme of things. But we just feel, I think now I'm just frightened that she's going to tell her lies to the authorities, and this
Mm.
person next door is going to back her up. I'm just afraid that I'll become homeless because of my situation here. And
Mm.
my mum's been crying this morning. We were both crying at the weekends. She's
Mm.
nearly 78. It's just a horrible situation to be in. Just lastly say that the rent here has gone up 50 to 100% in, some places have
Mm.
doubled in the last since COVID.
Mhm.
Um, and we can only afford really what we're paying here, but that
Mm.
seems impossible. But we are open to finding somewhere, but just some
Mm.
release and support, Cassia, because I feel
Mm.
like this pain is stuck right here, right now. Thank you.
Mm. Okay.
Sorry for the long story.
Oh, yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
So first, could you let yourself just pause and be?
Oh, yes, I can. Yeah.
And then notice how there might be expectations now that the situation will continue as it's been.
Yeah, it's been getting worse the last few weeks, and it just feels
Mm.
like it's hard to even let that go.
So could you welcome, excuse me, the stories and expectations the mind has created?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, thanks.
Could you, as best you can, let go of wanting to take them seriously? As best you can, and just for now. Sorry, I need a.
Feels really difficult to do in some ways, that, Cassia.
Yes, if you can do it just a tiny, tiny bit for now, for this
Sorry,
second.
yeah, I was going to say, can you repeat what you asked me? I just forgot, actually.
Could you let go just for this moment and as best you can? Wanting to take seriously the expectations mind has created.
Yes, I can. There's actually a bit of space opened up for that. Thank you.
Mm, good.
Thanks.
And then could you be open to allowing the situation to sort itself out, even if you don't know how?
That feels quite emotional.
Yes, I understand. And often things seem to get, sometimes they seem to get worse before they sort themselves out.
Yeah, that's what seems to be happening. It seems to be coming to like
Yes,
a critical point, really. Yeah.
yeah. But could you let go of expecting it to get really bad? Like that seems to be what's happening.
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Mm.
Thanks.
And could you open up to being supported and guided?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Mm. And then could you allow yourself just for a moment, imagine how would you feel if this had already resolved?
Just feel like I could relax again and just feel
Mhm.
like just relief. Yeah. It
Yeah,
just feels like I'm hyper vigilant all the time and just
yeah,
on edge every time I go into the garden.
yeah. So could you notice just as best you can how that relaxation and relief feels?
Yeah, a little bit in this moment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And could you notice all the space and peace that is beyond even the relaxation and relief?
Yes, I can. There's a bit of space in that. Yeah, thanks.
Good. And that space and peace, is that affected by any neighbors?
No, not at all.
Mm. So could you allow yourself to focus a little bit more on that peace and space than on what might happen or what has happened?
Yeah, I'm open to that. Yeah, thanks.
And then could you be open to the possibility that however this unfolds, you will be able to get through it just fine?
Yes, I can. But what was actually coming up was also like I felt so attacked at the weekend, and just like for
Mm,
people to say barefaced lies to you and accuse you of such horrible things. Just
mm,
felt like what come up then was like a real like fear of death in this, fear of dying. And it
mm,
was, yeah, it just feels really like fearful because as I say, I've got nowhere else to go at the moment. And it
yeah.
feels like this is what she's playing on. And I just cannot understand why anyone would be so vindictive for doing nothing. We used to help her, and she just turned when this guy come. I think he's the
Mm,
one who started it all.
yes.
And on the weekend he said, "I can do what I want because I don't live here." That's what he said.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
So could you notice all the wanting control and wanting safety that are coming up?
Yeah, can yeah, thanks.
And as best you can, could you let go of wanting to control just for
Oh,
now?
God, yeah, I can actually. It's relief that. Thanks, Katya.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like opening up to the trust of life. Yeah. Wow.
Mm,
Oh, that feels relief actually a little bit. I've still got the heaviness in my chest, but there was relief in that. Thank you.
good.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And that heaviness in the chest, could you notice how that is surrounded by space and peace?
Yes, I can. Thanks. Oh. Oh. That
And
feels a little bit lighter, but I realise it's like a clutching in my chest, and I think what keeps coming to mind is like there's like a protection. Thinking it's protecting me because when I step out into the garden, I mean, on the other day there was three of them, and they're all staring at me, very intimidating, and I'm just putting the washing out and I just do my best to ignore them, but it's still inside. You know, I'm shaking at times, but I'm not showing it, but. I feel like the clutching is like protecting myself when stepping out into the garden. It's like I've got to keep it all together. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. So could you let go of planning to feel like that again in the future?
Oh, ah, oh, God, yeah, that's relief as well. Thanks. Yeah, I would. Oh.
Mm.
Oh. Oh, God, that felt relief. Yeah, it was like a real opening to, I don't have to feel like that again.
Mm.
It doesn't have to be, an experience again as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
If that happens.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Oh, it feels like that heaviness has now moved up into my throat.
Mm-hmm. So could
Oh,
you allow that heaviness to keep moving and spread and dissolve into the space and peace?
oh, oh. Yes, I can. Yeah, thanks. Oh, oh, oh. I'm feeling like calmer now. There's still a little bit of that sensation there, but I'm feeling a lot calmer. Um, I don't know how many hands are up, Cassie, but are you okay just to do a little bit about opening up
Mm?
to somewhere coming in, please? Because I think that is so, really what we really need right now. Thank you.
Do you want group release or working with you?
Yeah, group release is fine. Thank you, Cassia. Thank you.
Okay. I'll do that. We have one hand up now. I'll ask to do that and then we'll do a group release, if that's
Okay.
okay with you.
Okay, yes. So you're doing the group release first. Oh, you're going to do the other person and then do the group.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, thanks,
And
Cassia.
that was, let me repeat about opening up to peace or something more specific.
Opening up to an opportunity for a new home, to
Opportunity.
find somewhere that
Mm.
is affordable,
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and Chaba, or do I pronounce that correctly at all?
Yes, hello.
Hello, hello. Now you muted yourself again.
How is everyone doing?
Mm.
Uh, I do you, can
And yeah,
okay. I will make it short.
Mhm.
I've done a mess in the last 5 months, but I released on it, and now I feel like what is the word, that it's no difference if I made my goal or not. I didn't achieve it yet, but I feel good, and in the same time I feel stuck. I can't continue releasing. I I feel I have no sensation to release.
Mhm. So is it
So
like, yeah?
I just want help with that. I want to release further.
You want to release about releasing? You don't get the sense
Um,
of release, or?
no, I feel like I'm good like this, but I know there is more to release on.
Mhm.
Maybe I have hidden barriers or something like that.
So does it feel like you don't want to release?
Uh, I think it's the mind resistance about releasing.
Okay.
Each time I try to release, I just end up cutting my release.
Mm. Okay. So could you welcome the memories of those times when that seems to have happened?
Yes, some happened today.
Mm. And are there any expectations that that will happen again in the future?
Yes,
So could you welcome those expectations?
yes,
And as best you can, could you let go of believing them?
no.
So could you welcome how true and meaningful they feel?
Yes, it's just like it's my mind. I feel it's quite powerful.
Hmm? And
That's all.
so could you welcome the sense that that is a problem?
Yes,
And what if it wasn't a problem?
everything will be good.
So what if you're not feeling like releasing or feeling resistant? What if it's just what's apparently happening occasionally?
Just let it happen as it is.
Yeah. And what if the wanting and willingness to release will arise when it does?
I will release easily.
Yeah.
I began to feel better.
Mm. I found I had that, and many people have that at some point, that we feel that since we know releasing, we ought to be doing it every day, a lot, persistently. But sometimes we just don't feel like it. And maybe then we just ought to do something else. As releasing is wonderful, we know that, but it's not supposed to substitute living and doing other things. And if
Yes.
we allow ourselves to kind of relax with releasing as well, occasionally, that can be the thing that allows more releasing too to happen.
Okay, thank you. That was all. Actually.
Good.
So Are we doing the group release now?
Mm-hmm. Unless you have something else you want to talk about or release, that's we can do that.
Well, actually, I was trying to release on the financial situation
Mm-hmm.
for a quite period of time. I succeeded I succeeded with everything else except for this.
Ah, yeah.
Can we do a general releasing on this?
Yes, you want to work here one-on-one, or shall I combine that to the group release?
I guess the group release will be better for everyone.
Okay, so let's do that.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So let's do a group release about finding and having a financial situation that opens you opportunities, that is, allows you to live a more open and relaxed life. And let's see how that unfolds. So first, just let yourself stop and be. And then let yourself think about how your financial situation is right now. And just notice the thoughts, feelings, memories, expectations, all the beliefs and pictures and sounds that might come up, how it feels in the body. And just let all of those spin like they were in a carousel around your head. And then notice if there's any wanting to change the situation, any wanting to figure out why it is as it is, or figure out how to change it. Any other wanting to control it, explain it, or defend yourself. Any beliefs that are coming up. Notice if there's any wanting to do anything about the situation. And as best you can, just for now, could you let go of wanting to change anything for this second, just for this second? And could you just say yes to the way your financial situation is right now? And then could you notice how personal it feels, as it is your financial situation, how it affects your life, how it feels it might be your responsibility, your fault, or your doing, or if it feels you have been wronged somehow, and that makes your financial situation worse than you would like, or anything other that makes it feel personal. And then, as best you can, And just for this moment, could you let go of wanting to take your financial situation personally? Could you see it as a financial situation? As something that includes numbers, figures, things that seem to mean something. And could you notice how that meaning is something that is thought or believed? And as best you can, could you just notice also the beliefs and thoughts? And could you let go of wanting to believe them? As best you can, could you let go of believing that you know how your financial situation will be, how it will unfold, and what that will mean? And then let yourself, for a moment, imagine that your financial situation is perfect, exactly as you would wish, however that looks this moment. If your financial situation was such that you needn't worry, that you could relax, and could you notice how even imagining that for a moment might bring some relaxation, some relief? And could you notice as best you can that peace and space that is here already, beyond and beneath any thought or feeling, memory or belief, that isn't affected by any numbers or figures, any thoughts or feelings, memories or expectations. And then let yourself think about how your finances are this moment. And then, as best you can, could you open up to the possibility that you will always have what you need when you need it, even though you can't see it this moment, even if it doesn't always look the way you would think it should look. And could you allow yourself to open up to financial abundance, however it looks? The new possibilities, new opportunities, the things unfolding much better than you can imagine this moment. And if that brings up any resistance or any thoughts to the contrary, if the mind thinks or says that's not possible because of this or that, because it hasn't happened in the past or already, or any other creative ways the mind might object, just notice they are nothing but thoughts and feelings. They don't hold the keys to the future. They don't know the future. And would you allow yourself to open up to noticing and receiving new opportunities, financial abundance, and well-being? And would you allow yourself to relax and know that you are already taken care of, that everything is unfolding as it is, and you are and you will be just fine. And would you notice the peace and love and acceptance that are here already? And allow them to guide and support you, even in the financial situations. And allow yourself to open up to receiving and giving forward, living in the unlimited, endless abundance, life unfolding. And let yourself relax and know that all is well. You are being guided and supported always. Good. So how was that? Did it cover the topics you wanted?
Hi, Katya. I found that helpful. I must admit, I got distracted a little bit at the end. I feel that more and more I'm opening up to like feeling safe and protected. Um, and I was actually visualizing somewhere new at home, but then she's just come out the front and she's been doing strange things on the front. That's really set this heaviness in my chest again, if I'm honest. I find her very conniving. It's like she's really got this. I don't know. She really wants me out of here for some reason. I know that's probably just a thought, but it feels that way very strongly. It's like the other day I just went out to put one item on the washing line, and I seen her back door opens outwards, and she was actually spying through the crack in the door. She seems to be very obsessed, and I'm feeling like I've just seen her coming out, and I don't know what she's doing now. She's just gone back in. I'm just feeling really, really unsafe right now.
So could you again notice the expectations?
Yeah, it feels like she's up to something and she's going to report her lies and get the backing of the other person.
So could you notice how you are kind of planning ahead and preparing for things that might happen?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it feels like very strong at the moment. It's like, and
Yes.
again, I'm thinking it's protecting, to be
Mm,
prepared. I don't want to be prepared for that. Yeah.
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 So could you let go of preparing for possible problems?
I'm willing to. Yeah.
And could you be open to the possibility that if needed, you will know what to say and do?
Feel actually, you saying that feels a lot of like, will I be believed? If I have to say something to the authorities, that's what it feels like right now. It feels a lot of like fear.
And could you just allow the fear to rise and flow forward?
Oh. Yeah, I can, yeah.
And could you notice the space and peace that is here, even when there is fear in the foreground?
Oh, yeah, a little bit, thanks.
And there's always more of that space and peace.
Yeah.
Mm. So could you just allow yourself to focus more on that space and peace and safety and courage that is there?
Oh. Yes, I can, thanks.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that feels a good place now, Katja, thank you. It's more like healing and heat going on within me. It feels, and I really appreciate the time that you've given me today. Thank you so much.
Good.
Thank you very much. Thanks,
Thank
Katja.
you. Thank you. Okay. And Irene, hello.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
Katja.
Hi.
Um, I
No, you're muted
I
too.
I know, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll do this too. I maybe what you just did with the previous woman. Anyway, I have kind of taking a major step
Mhm.
in my life that involves a lot of change, and just a lot of I need to pull a lot together, and I'm I just like to release around that because a part of me is a little bit moving forward with the brakes on.
Mm. Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a big step.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, please. So I'm
Yeah.
just trying to access my courage to keep
Mhm.
going. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So could you welcome whatever is coming up when you think about that, taking that step? Just notice and allow those feelings to be here.
Yes.
And could you
Yes.
just notice and welcome all the things mind is probably saying, how it's difficult and not possible, and you should think again. And mind usually tells these things.
Well,
So,
that's exactly what it's telling me.
yes. So, could you welcome how convincing it sounds?
Yes.
And could you thank the mind for trying to help and keep you safe? As that's what
Yes.
it's trying to do. Mind always thinks safe is better than sorry, and even if safe is miserably staying where you are, you're still somewhere familiar.
That's right.
And then could you notice what is beyond those minds' ramblings?
Mhm. Oh, yes. Mhm.
And could
Yeah,
you open up that courage that is there, and that calling that is probably there, calling you to take that step?
that's right.
Mm.
Um, yes, yes, yes. Tiny bit when I open to that, it feels a little bit like I take if I there is definitely a little bit of fear of dying here. It somehow feels like I don't know. It kind of feels like I take this step and um, it sounds a little extreme, but it just terrifies me a little bit. You know, like
Yeah.
you know.
Yes, change can be terrifying, even when it's things that we really want. Could you just notice how terrifying it feels?
Oh. Yes, I could notice it.
And
Yeah.
as best you can, could you let go of believing it will be terrifying?
Mm. Yes.
And
Yeah.
could you open up to the possibility that this step might go much better than the mind is saying you this moment?
Oh my goodness. Um, yes, I could open to that possibility.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. Ah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. hmm Yeah, yeah, that feels yeah, that helped. That it feels oh my goodness, I don't know, it just feels easier or lighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I'm speechless.
Oh,
Maybe
good.
that's good.
Yeah, it can be good. Yeah. And it's those feelings that tell us, no, 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 it's not possible. They're just feelings and thoughts, and they aren't the future seers. They don't know the future. They are just trying to keep us safe, and that's not always where we actually want to be, because and mind's safety is very narrow. There's much more safety in the world than the mind thinks.
Right. Right. Yes, yes. I hear that, and but I really appreciate the support in that direction because uh yeah, to be yeah, I appreciate the support in that direction because the mind was getting a little yeah, um I don't know. I was having difficulty seeing quite beyond it. So so I do feel a little more open and like I can and just open and a little more courage and safety to kind
Good.
of keep going. So, you know, I'll survive, maybe thrive.
You will
Uh,
survive. Yes, definitely.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so, so much. I feel
Ah,
like that really helped a lot.
oh,
Unless
good.
you want to add anything, I feel
Mm,
more open. Yeah.
good. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
Ah, all right.
Thank thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for asking. Nice to
Oh,
see you.
oh,
Okay,
thank you. Mhm,
thanks.
you bet.
All right, and Johnson. Hello.
Hello. I think I want to release around, I'm just finding myself getting stuck in thinking versus action and wanting to be perfectionist about things.
Mm-hmm.
And just sort of feeling like I have to think about it, think about something perfectly before I move into action,
Mm-hmm.
with some different things in my life and wanting to sort of make everything feel perfect before I do something or feel worthy of doing something.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So could you welcome that story, how it has been, how it has felt?
Yes.
And then could you notice how they are preparing for that to happen again and feel the same?
Yes.
And could you let go of wanting to repeat that pattern?
Yes.
And could you let go of expecting that pattern to repeat?
Yes.
And what if there wasn't such a thing as perfect, opposed to not perfect, imperfect?
Yes.
And what if you couldn't do it wrong?
Yes, but noticing some resistance there. Yeah.
Yeah. So could you just allow that resistance?
Yes.
And is the resistance all there is, or is there something beyond and beneath it?
I think it's just fear and wanting to control,
Mm.
be safe.
So just for this moment, could you let go of wanting to control?
Yes.
And are you safe this moment?
Yes.
And did you have the control to be safe?
No.
And what if that is true always?
It's powerful.
Mm. So would you open up to being relaxed and taking action when you do, and thinking
Mm.
when you think, and allowing it to unfold as it does?
Yes.
And often when we kind of say, it's kind of fun to label ourselves and say, I'm this, I'm kind of that. I'm perfectionist or some other is. And then we kind of see everything through that filter. But if you actually, somebody followed your every step, your every thought and every action throughout one day, they would see that you do take action without thinking first. We all do that. But we notice the things we kind of want to use the filter for, or so. Maybe sometimes there might be some perfectionist traits, but so what? Other times there aren't, and they in no way are binding you. So now when you think about your life and taking action, how does it feel?
A lot more calm and present versus thinking and perfecting some mosaic for the future.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for asking. Yeah. And coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Ryan. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed and yeah, just exhausted and angry, frustrated. Just there's a lot on my plate that I'm trying to do at once. Like I made a list of probably like 10 things and they all seem equally important. And then there's also like these feelings pulling at awareness that have nothing to do with any of these things that are just, I'm going through a divorce and it's just really like contentious and I just, I'd rather it not be. So it's just really hard. I feel like I'm at capacity and I just don't know where to begin stuff.
So first, could you just allow yourself to pause and be?
Yes.
And then could you notice all the thoughts and memories and expectations that what you shared brought up?
Yes.
And then could you welcome all the wanting to control the situation?
Yes.
And just for now, as best you can, could you let go of wanting to control?
Yes.
And could you allow the things that need to be done in their own pace?
Yes.
And could you open up to being guided and supported while doing what needs to be done each moment?
Yes.
And could you be open to things kind of as often when we are overwhelmed, everything does seem like equally important, but they usually aren't. Some things are at that moment need to be done before some others, but we kind of lose the perspective. So could you open up to the clarity of seeing what needs to be done in which order?
Yes.
And could you be open to the possibility that even this situation might unfold in a more relaxed, orderly, and relaxed way than the mind sees right now?
Yes.
And now when you think about your life, the things that you are ahead of you, what comes up now?
Feels hard to focus on the tasks, but there's feelings here like sadness and like a belief that I just can't. Like I have no control over these feelings, and they just feel overwhelming. So just feels sad, I guess.
So could you open up to the sadness? Just allow yourself to be sad or feel the sadness.
Yeah.
And if you allow yourself to just sit with the sadness, what is there then?
Just keeps going back to this feeling of like the mind stops, and I'm not sure if it's overwhelm or just what, but yeah, it's like I'm not letting myself feel that sadness too much, I guess.
So, are there any beliefs that the sadness might be too much or that resistance to the sadness?
Yeah, resistance for sure.
Yeah. So could you just notice that?
Yes.
And could you open up to the possibility of allowing the sadness to come in a way and in portions that you can sit through or go through, trusting that you are able to meet it and go through it?
Yes.
And then could you open up to the possibility that even the sadness and the thing you call overwhelm are that they are just feelings that rise and fall. They come and go.
Yeah. It feels like a fear of rejection, and I don't know why it feels like so meaningful. Like I feel like I shouldn't be so bothered by feeling rejected, but I feel rejected by several people. Like, I just feel like I have to please them, or like, yeah, just I don't know why that. I feel like I shouldn't be bothered by that so much, but I am.
I think it's perfectly understandable to feel rejected in that situation. And what we feel, we feel. And so telling ourselves, like we all do, that we shouldn't feel certain feelings doesn't do much. So could you just give yourself permission to feel however you feel?
Yes.
And could you open up to or trust the possibility that whatever is arising, you can handle it?
Yes.
And could you notice that peace and acceptance that are here already, beyond any resistance or sadness or overwhelm or any other feeling.
Yes.
And could you allow yourself to rely and focus on those acceptance and peace more than whatever appears to be in the front?
Feel like I feel really betrayed, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm sorry, now I can't hear you properly.
I'm sorry. It's just it feels like I feel betrayed, and I feel like there's nothing I can do about it. But I still want to do something about it. But it just feels like there is nothing to do about that.
Yeah. So could you just notice that wanting to change how things are?
Yes.
And as best you can, could you let go of wanting to change it?
Yes.
And could you just say yes to how things are this moment?
Yes.
And could you say yes to the possibility of things sorting themselves out for the better?
Yes.
And the thing about any hardship is that when we are in the middle of it, it feels overwhelming and like it's never going to end. Everything changes, everything ends, even the hardships. And I don't know if they are teachings or not, but usually we still learn something from them, and they do make us a bit stronger. Not saying you absolutely don't have to go looking for them, but in my experience, so far we all have survived everything in our lives. So we have lots of good experience of surviving things, actually, if we allow ourselves to see it. And there is the acceptance and the support when we allow ourselves to notice that. So
Thank you. I do feel a little bit lighter, and thank you.
good.
It's helpful.
Thank you. And this is recorded. I'll put it on the YouTube on my channel, so you can rewatch it if you want to.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you for coming and asking. And thank you everyone for coming. It's been a pleasure again. And next one is in 17th of June. We'll see then. There's no support call in July, but in June we'll be meeting.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Katja.
Thank you.
Thanks, Katja.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, everyone.